This week on Face Off Hockey Show, only the AHL remains as the Stanley Cup champion and Kelly Cup champions were crowned. We'll talk a little bit about the ending of Hockey Night in Canada on the CBC. And we're asking the same thing that you are. What is Toronto doing, and how can we join? It's Face Off Hockey Show right now.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I've got on hockey underwear right now.
The Face Off Hockey Show. With Scotty Waz. Sean O.
breakaway.
And the P-Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
You believe it not? Oh, yes!
Here's your host for the Face Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
Hey there, hi there, oh there, everybody. It's Face Off Hockey Show. I'm Scotty Waz. There's Johnny P across the internet for me. And we are a duo for now. Will it
Just
become
like Ovi and Backstrom?
Exactly. Who's on whose couch? I don't know. Cooper's on mine. I know that because he took my seat after I got up to go to the office.
Sounds about right.
So him and Jen are just chilling. But in any case, season's over in the NHL. The AHL is the only league still going in hockey as the Toronto Marlies are up 3-0 on the Chicago Wolves. So we will see that come to a conclusion, I'm sure, soon enough. But Johnny, before we get off that, you're back on a full show. Love to see that.
I am, yeah.
So we get to properly talk about your week this week.
Yeah, the soccer has ended.
Hey.
We went out on a Dan high note.
Hey, there you go.
The kids won 4 soccer games this past weekend.
Nice.
We took home a trophy. Our parents may or may not have been drinking most of the weekend, not sure. I was handed a Dogfish Head 30-minute after the game and the presentation of the medals. So I got a picture of that with the medal on top of the stadium at the Soccerplex.
Nice.
What else did I do? I had to take my car into the shop, needed an oil change and a tire rotation, and I guess after 8 years, those little plastic clips start falling out because I feel like the bottom sagged a little bit, and I hit something on the road.
Well, yeah.
So I got to have the bottom tray replaced underneath the car. They've zip tied it up apparently right now, so good to go for right now. And they had to order the part, so that can get taken care of.
The upside is you don't go many places.
No. My car only. So it was funny because they're like, there's a big. We got to do a big like maintenance thing at 60,000 miles, and I'm like, I feel like I should have done that like 2 years ago.
Right.
So I'll hit 60,000 miles after 8.5 years.
Hey, that's good.
Having my car.
Those are some stand numbers right there.
Yeah. So then Friday, I'm going out to play golf with some of the boys, and then we are going to a bar to watch soccer all day. USA playing Australia, and then Scotland play somebody.
Nice.
I don't remember who Scotland's playing.
Well, Scotland's drinking Boston under the ground.
Which is so good. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was like, what the hell was I just looking for? I have to send you the meme. There's a meme of the, the meme of the guy holding the girl's hand, and then it's the other girl.
Yeah, sure.
And they have the Bostonians as the guy.
Uh-huh.
And he's holding the hand of the Irish, but he's checking out the Scots.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's also another meme that was going around where it was like the picture of when they're talking to George W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
You know that meme?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're like telling him that Boston has figured out that they just found out about another country on that island over there.
I will say this: it was interesting that they said that the Scots have been able to donate $30,000 to Providence, Providence, Rhode Island. I guess that's where they're staying before they ship up to Boston.
Ah.
Aha. So they donated like 15 grand to the Children's Hospital, 10 grand for another emergency service, and another 5 grand or so to teach kids bagpipes.
That's great.
I'm like, awesome. Don't know how much of that last one's going to be used, but awesome nonetheless. And they said that they a lot of Boston areas are running out of beer, and the Sam Adams Tap House, whatever it is, they're saying that the Scots have drank 4 times the amount than they do heading into July 4th weekend. So there's emergency beer needing to be done.
Yeah. They Scotland went hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they no Scotland, no party,
No.
from what I've heard.
Yes. But America's second game on Friday.
They are the 3 p.m. game.
Well, I
and then
meant-
Scotland's a 6 p.m. game.
I meant overall. This is their second game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, they've played. They'll play twice in a week.
That's what I thought, because last Friday I was at a steakhouse and they were turning the game on. I'm like, the World Cup.
Yeah,
right?
U.S. played really well last week. We had some nights of watching soccer over at Herman's house. We watched Messi score a hat trick last night. Not Cole. He had to go to bed because he's still in school,
Which is
sucker.
weird. So weird.
Yeah, because it's like the middle of June.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice.
All in all, a decently eventful week of me just sitting around my house for the most part,
Hell yeah.
except for a soccer tournament. I was at the soccerplex for like 12 hours over 2 days and just almost took a nap,
Yeah.
like just on the fields,
That makes
you
sense.
know, like laying down on the grass underneath a tent.
You should have like found a way to contact Robin and say, hey, where's the best place to sneak a nap in here? So,
Well, they're not there anymore, I don't think.
no, but she was there for 2 years. She would know.
That's true.
Probably
Probably could have slept in the field house if I really needed to.
Probably.
Nobody would have found me for as long enough.
Wake up, it's 11 o'clock. You're like, what the hell?
We did. There is an early diss though. Sunday morning we had an 8:30 soccer game in Germantown.
Woof.
So I had to wake up at like 5:20 for no reason whatsoever. At least if I'm going to play golf, that's fun.
Right, exactly. You're yelling at freaking 10-year-olds, which, sometimes great, sometimes not.
Right.
For me, what did I do? Did I do anything this week? Nah, I kind of chilled out at home. Obviously, catch up with enough sleep. Aberdeen Ironbirds we're back in town this weekend, so fireworks happened on Friday. So that was a fun.
Nice.
I've completely forgot. We also went to.
He's sending us the normal text message, by the way.
What's that?
He's sending us his normal text message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, normal text message.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, we went to the All-American Sports Theater Bar and Grill or some shit that's right near.
Wow, that sounds like a really long name.
Yeah, it's super aggressive. Which I was not all that. I was not all that impressed for a sports theater.
How American was it?
Not really. Like, it was very Aberdeen-ish, but the sports theater, like, it was just in the bar area where it had the TVs all lined up. Then, like, out in the restaurant area is just like 32 inches TVs just hung on the walls. I'm like, I can barely see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Food was okay. Food was all right. Wait staff was great. Always good to have a good wait staff, especially when you have to deal with the tournament kids from down the way. So they were really cool. They got food out fast and everything. Food was decent. A lot of the stuff I to improve on, but first time there, we'll see how it goes in the future if there is. And then Saturday just kind of chilled out. Sunday chilled out.
I mean, there should be a future.
Yeah, there should be. It is right down the road from us. And then this weekend we'll have a little bit more because main camp is happening. Because why not? I mean, what? It's been
Oh yeah, the hockey's.
it's been a month since won the championship. Got to get ready for next season.
I just packed up all of my clothes, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah.
As we now turn to a man who is looking fantastic in the wonderful hills of Long Island. It is Sean P. Leahy. Welcome, sir. Glad
You're
you
in the Hamptons, aren't you?
glad you could get off the golf course.
Live on set.
Yeah, exactly. Live.
This is what the eastern end of Long Island looks like.
Glad you could get off the cock enough to get here and enjoy us. Happy Pride to you and yours, by the way.
Shiny cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long day out
Mhm.
in the sun watching some golf, but it was a good time.
You didn't burn too much. That's good.
There's not a lot of trees in Shinnecock compared to like Bethpage.
Yeah.
So like I said, I put on the SPF 70 twice. So that's 140 easy. So I came back unscathed. I think we'll see what happens when I wake
That is
up.
good math.
Yeah.
Quick math.
Yeah.
He got a college degree. So what
Are
can
you
we say?
there all weekend?
God no, it took like an hour and a half to get there. I left my house like 4:00 in the morning
Wow.
because once you go out to the east end of Long Island, 3-lane highways turn into 2-way roads, like regular like town roads. So
Yep.
Once you get farther on Long Island, the traffic gets worse. That's weird.
the traffic builds up. So it wasn't too bad this morning. Coming home wasn't too bad either, but I could not do that all week. So one day was enough.
Doing two-way highway that turns into a boat store. Just a boat launch, and then you have to just take a swim.
That's what I always love about driving to Long Island is it takes 5.5 hours to get there, but you're at Long Island. Like you're going over the bridge to get into Long Island after like 2.5 hours.
It's true.
Yeah, and it's still from where I live. It's still 2 hours to Montauk, at the very end of Long Island. So the Hamptons, where the tournament's being played this weekend, is still about 45 minutes to an hour away with no traffic. So it's just
But
long day.
What about
Good.
Mike?
I'm
What
glad
about?
you don't have to drive out there for an entire weekend?
That's true.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, Bethpage is 10 minutes from my house, so I had no problem doing that. 4 or 5 times back for the Ryder Cup. But this time now, especially on a practice day where things like much more laid back and chill and relax compared to like a competition day where it's a little more sped up. But today was fun. Beautiful golf course, as you can imagine. A lot of hills, so got my steps in, got my hill climbing in for the week.
Spelunking?
Got my spelunking in. Almost, tried to steal the trophy, and I'm on my way out. But yeah, it was cool. It was a good time. Golf. I said this to my boss with the Ryder Cup. I'm so used to being inside of like the confines of an arena. I know where to go. I know where not to go. I know where I'm supposed to be. Whereas a golf course is like, all right, you can go anywhere. You're outside. It's out. You go wherever you want. Sometimes I felt like a little like, am I supposed to be here? Then like, oh yeah, I got the lanyard. I'm good to go. Yeah, it's no problem. Come on in. Wave me
Somebody
in.
hands you a putter. They're
Exactly.
like, hey, can you make this?
Yeah, can you clean this a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, the caddies are giving me clubs. You're up next too. Let's go.
They could walk it. Listen, is this regulation? Can I get a drop here? Like, I don't know. Sure.
Yeah, I'm not a rules official. It's right about sports. I'm sorry,
exactly.
man. Yeah, you're good. You're good. And then he does it on Sunday and costs him tournament.
Yeah, and then you write an article about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's called entrapment.
Keep that content machine.
Like an ice cream cone.
Keep that content machine rolling at Yahoo, baby. We're glad you could join us here as the Carolina Hurricanes win a Stanley Cup, first time in 20 years, and everyone was happy, mostly because Brett Howden and Carter Hart did not win, and Toronto's happy because they can say, haha, Mitch Marner. So, always a good time had by all for that, but 3 losses through 19 games in the playoffs, a feat not done since the lowest amount of wins since the 88 Oilers did that back in, of course, 1988. What say you of this Hurricanes team, and how much is Rod Brendamore going to bang that cup?
He might have already done it several times. But it's funny. I think maybe the last time I was on, or maybe in our text thread, I called the Hurricanes. This was months ago. Like they were starting to become like the Sharks of the 2010s, like a really good team. Always gets to at least the second round, makes a conference finals appearance, but can never get over that hump to be a championship team. And look, they've been playing like this for what, a decade-ish, 8, 9, 10 years, whatever it's been, and they just couldn't do it. And as this season kind of went along, you could see how it was kind of shaping up to be. You know what? They could have a chance to at least get to the final. Run through the Eastern Conference. It was kind of weak. A lot of teams had some down years. And then when you saw that they were going to face the Golden Knights, who were coming off of sweeping the President's Trophy winning Avalanche, you're thinking, Vegas is coming in hot, and maybe it's a tougher matchup for Carolina. But I think Vegas kind of ran out of gas a little bit, you could tell. But also the Hurricanes, as they're wont to do under Rod Brindamore, they kind of dictated the play. They kind of ran the show, and it was funny that all the talk coming into the series was, Conn Smythe Trophy favorites for the Golden Knights. Mitch Marner, obviously, and Carter Hart. And what does Carter Hart do? He lets up at least 4 goals in every game except the last one where it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost to a 27-year-old journeyman goalie who wasn't even on the Hurricanes to start the season.
No.
So it could have been more fitting. And, it's good to see the Avs because that's like the true definition of a team, right? They've not really had a superstar player. I guess if you want to have ranted and count that for 2 weeks, but they just have a team full of really, really good players, a really good coach. They buy into his system. They've always had strong defense with Slavin. Adding Miller in the summer was good. And then the goaltending, Freddie Anderson had a good season, but Brandon Bussi was great during the regular season too. And then, when it was time, which it helped in the decision making as far as, who to put in when Freddie went out. Bussi, he's a 27-year-old journeyman, a rookie, he doesn't fit the criteria, but he stepped right in and played fantastic, especially in that last game. And that's when when you can trust your depth like that, especially in goaltending and especially in the Stanley Cup final, you've got something special.
He started off his career with 11 wins or something like that earlier this year, and that was like the first time it's ever been done.
He won like 31 games overall, I think it was, because he had that long stretch where Freddie went out and they had the job. So, I wouldn't expect anything less from a good Long Island boy.
Yeah, there you go. Busting that pussy open.
Yeah. Jordan Stahl was really good in the final.
Yeah, he was. The first 5 games getting a goal and then getting the Conn Smythe, the whole dang thing for a guy. What was it? 13 some year? No, when was his last one? 08?
17, 2009 with the Penguins. Yeah, that's the longest between Cup wins by a player ever, which is crazy. We were in Pittsburgh during the draft when he got traded. That night when he got traded for the Penguins, I think ended up getting Oli Mata and Brian Dumoulin out of that overall, and that obviously worked out for the Penguins and eventually worked out for the Hurricanes over the long run. But I think that 2-goal game kind of solidified the Conn Smythe if they were going to win. It's funny, like he would have won. He would have been the no doubter MVP in like MLB, NFL, NBA, where it's just like for the final or the championship game because he scored all those goals in the final pretty much. Whereas if you go through the whole duration of the playoffs like it's supposed to be, you can make an argument for Taylor Hall. He was really, really good on both ends of the ice. And if he would have won, I could certainly have seen that happen. But certainly, recency bias comes into play a lot, and Stahl deservedly so. Did his part to lead the team to the championship for the first time in 20 years.
Bunch of old heads getting nominated.
Plus Stahl didn't seem like as big of a dick as Taylor Hall did.
Yeah, well,
Well, how about Bettman calling you're the oldest Conn Smythe Trophy winner ever? And I did like the old pearl clutching, like 37 years old. Like, wasn't he just drafted,
washed up,
sitting behind Crosby and Malcolm in Pittsburgh for all those years? And time flies.
No, the time between his cups is, that kid's about to get to college. So come on now.
2009. Goodness gracious.
Good Lord. Great times had by none.
The Blackhawks, sucked back then in 2009.
Yeah,
It was,
exactly.
It was before Bill. It might have been right after Bill Ward's time, but around that era too.
Yeah. It's before they were covering up all those scandals. So I mean, they got that going for them.
Yeah.
Other championship news further down I-95. This is a fun story too. The Florida Everblades winning another Kelly Cup championship in the ECHL, their 4th in 5 years, and former University of North Dakota goaltender Cam Johnson winning his 3rd playoff MVP, a feat never done in the ECHL before. A dynasty like no other happening in Florida. Where else could you see it happening?
Well, yeah, they don't pay taxes. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Huge in the ECHL.
Huge in the coast. You're absolutely correct in that.
Yeah.
Wow. So look at the roster.
Uh-huh.
So they there's one name. There's a couple names that stand out, but one that really stands out to me. Do you remember the very first player the Golden Knights ever signed?
Reed Duke.
He is on that roster.
He's on that team. Yep.
As well as the sons of Mike Sillinger, Craig Needham, Blair Betts. I'm just assuming that. I'm just going by last name.
Yeah.
Hudson Ellenuk. Is that Pat Ellenuk's
That's
kid?
Ellenuk's
maybe?
kid. Yep. Western
my
Michigan
goodness. Who else we got there? There was Isaac Nurse. There's probably a relation to Darnell and Kia and Sarah.
Maybe.
And Patrick Kite, Kyte. So there's
think
got to be
that's
some relation to Jim.
Yeah, Jim Kite. Yep.
Reese Zamolek, Doug Zamolek's
Yep.
kid from Minnesota.
Yep.
Riley Bodnarchuk. There's a Bodnarchuk that was in the NHL.
Yeah,
right?
back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
then
you're saying if you just put together an entire team of
If you have a
NHL
legacy team,
kids, you become really good.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're dynasty.
And that one and the one guy that Vegas drafted in their 8 years of existence.
And geez, that's crazy.
so Sarah Nurse is Isaac Nurse's sister, and Isaac is Darnell's cousin.
All right, there we go. So I knew there was a relationship somewhere.
Yeah. Sarah Nurse, I believe a solid basketball player. If I no, she was a hockey player.
It's Kia.
Kia
is the basketball player. Yeah.
Right. Also, Donovan McNabb is his uncle, so you got that going for him too.
Wow.
Reed Duke, now 31 years old. Actually, 30 years old. Sorry.
I have his
30.
patch rookie card in my collection.
That's insane. He was drafted by the Wild in 2014. So then the Golden Knights signed him 2018. So he was 22-ish years old. Man.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having. No, they signed him in what, 7? It would have been 17.
Yeah, right. 17. Yeah, right before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before they got going.
So that was probably at his age out year for in the dub. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Speaking of the dub, let's talk about the WHL and their coaching and their lineage of coaching and Jim Hiller being the new Toronto Maple Leafs head coach. Because, boy, I don't know about this move if you're gonna fucking try to keep Austin Matthews there for a long-term gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, look, he was an assistant there a couple years ago, so someone got in the ear of John Chaika and was like, "Hey, this guy, we really like this guy when he was here," and didn't really. I mean, he had a decent run taking over in that first year in LA, but second year had 100 points. Third year fell off and got canned earlier this year, actually.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's an uninspiring choice, I guess. But I mean, were there other options out there?
It's a good thing you said his name, because looking at the rundown, I would have thought that Toronto hired Jonas Hiller.
Oh, that McGrath probably be as good.
And I was like, wow, they're really digging deep into the goalie market right now.
Also Jim Hiller is, I guess, a big analytics guy. So Chaco is just getting horned up for him. So
that's going to be a sign somewhere in the arena next year.
Horned up for Hiller. So yeah, I mean, that's an interesting move. I mean, amongst the other interesting move they made, which we'll talk in a little bit with Lyle, for their goaltending, and that was, you want to talk about uninspiring?
Oh
boy.
Rearranging deck chairs on a Titanic.
Yeah, it's just we don't have enough. We don't have enough consonants. We have too many vowels, not enough consonants. We got to get this guy, and he's got a lot of consonants in his name. Anyway, Was it Ryan Craig got the head coach of the Vegas Golden Knights? He got the promotion up from Henderson tonight as John Tortorella, like a quarter of a season in playoffs and done, which I think probably he wants to just he's tired of the grind, even that small things like fuck this.
No, he said he wanted to keep coach. I think I would not be shocked if this is
Edmonton.
Kelly. Well, if this is Kelly McCrimmon being like, you probably should have gone like Aiden Hill at some point there in the series. At least tried it out.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And Torts being stubborn as he is, he wasn't going to go for it. He should want to stick with his guy that he remembered from Philadelphia, and it worked out.
And a huge swerve also, they're bringing back Bruce Cassidy.
See, that would have been the best thing.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about good content, bringing it back. He's already on the contract.
Yeah,
might as well give him something to do.
Hey, Bruce, we're going to use you again. I'm sorry? Yeah. No, you're still under us for another year. You're behind the bench. So
it's like when the Islanders finally fired Garth Snow all those years ago. He actually stuck around because he had like a year and a half left on his contract, and he was like doing some sort of scouting for them before his contract ended. So it's like, you're paying him. You're not going to pay you to sit at home, so go do something.
He didn't really have anywhere else to go.
That's true.
That's true.
Got nowhere else to go.
Maybe that infamous suite from the meme long time ago, which I'm sure you guys remember.
Oh yeah. The National Hockey League's investigating Mike Babcock officially for the resignation in 2023. They thought they were going to do it, but now they're going to do it now. But for real though.
Well, they're going to do it until he announces he's going to not pursue the job but then it's going to go away again, which is what happened the first time.
Until he resigns again, and then it's going to be a great time for everybody.
Well, he doesn't have to pursue the job now because the Oilers could hire Tortorella.
Exactly.
Well, no, that's what happened last time. Like he resigned, so they didn't even continue the investigation. So if Babcock says right now, I'm not going to pursue it, then they'll drop it. That's what it seems like. They're going to drop it again, even though I don't know. It seems like something you probably would want to investigate just to have that out there. And
what do you mean? You just hold it in your back pocket in case he shows back up again?
I feel like that was their way of publicly telling Babcock, if you just walk away from this now, or then the Oilers too, we'll drop this hush hush, and we won't have to spill all the beans about whatever happened. Which, the way things are being reported, it's more than just the phone thing. It sounds sounds pretty worse, which I don't know what it could be, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
He probably installed Microsoft Teams on all their fucking computers.
Oh God.
It's one way to track people.
No. Next thing you know, Sean Monahan's idled, and they're like, "Hey, you were away for like 5 minutes. What happened?" He's taking a shit. Can't have that on our team. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation will not be broadcasting Hockey Night in Canada, ending 60-plus odd years of hockey coverage on the CBC as Sportsnet, after a 12-year agreement, decided, enough of that, fuck free TV. We're just going to go ahead and air it on all our sports channel networks, so have fun with that. So
that's so good.
What can you do? An institution.
I mean, it hasn't been Hockey Night in Canada for
it's
a while.
Been dog shit for like a decade.
Yeah, it hasn't been the same. It's just, I mean, it's got to evolve over time, obviously, but it's not what we remember 20 years ago when they had the satellite hot stove, and obviously Don Cherry had his segment, but also just everything around it with the announcers. It's just,
but again,
the way things go.
Everyone wasn't as plugged in as they are now either, so that you take that into effect too. That was a big zoom. Holy, that was a big zoom into Sean Leahy taking a drink of his drink there, his blue drink,
my purple drink.
Yeah, you need that so you don't get sunburned from the inside.
Don't need that sunburn from the inside.
It's like you should just be drinking aloe vera.
That's what's filling up the tub right now.
Drinking aloe vera, eating primavera.
Just dropping chords over here.
Just bars. Speaking of dropping bars, there's Lyle, Richardson, and Spector's Hockey Down and Lyle.
How do? I see there's a frozen Sean Leahy picture there.
It's fine.
There he is. Now
I'm animated.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Lyle, how are you?
I'm excellent, man. Geez, it's been a while.
I know. Well, it's the fault of the producer. I don't get texts on Tuesday anymore.
That's true.
Atta boy, throw the
So-
producer
Well,
under
I
the
had
bus.
soccer season.
It's true. He
Yeah.
was yelling. He was yelling at 10-year-olds. You can't yell at gingers too. You only can put his rage to one fucking.
There's only so many. There's only so many people I can yell at in a week.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Before we get to the getting's good, some collector's corner for us. You forgot it upstairs, didn't you, Johnny?
No, I have stuff.
Oh, you did. Okay, good.
You got any collector's corner?
There you go. Lyle, what do you got?
I got me an Upper Deck MVP 23-24. Look for super rare rookie redemption cards. 6 cards per pack. So here we go. Once again, shout out to Johnny P for sending these my way.
He's dying.
Muchos
By the way,
gracias.
how powerful is Johnny sneeze when he hits a mute button and he still can hear it through the mute button?
Oh, jeez.
That's one powerful
That's
sneeze.
a powerful sneeze.
Okay. We start off our MVP collection with, of course, the Buffalo Sabres legend, Jeff Skinner.
Skinner.
This is the 23-24 collection, of course. So on the back, again, like with these ones, same sort of thing, same picture, just a bit of biographical stuff. No stats or anything like that. But I mean, it's very, very nice picture though. I do like the layout.
It's a fun
Very
picture.
nice. As I hit my microphone and knock everything flying. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Now, when we say MVP, well, we're talking Nikita
Nikita
Kucherov,
Kucherov,
ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
who is your 2025-26 Hart Trophy winner.
Pew, 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 pew.
Did they
Could
give it to him on like a ride along?
I was just gonna say it's good to see the NHL didn't try and set him up for a crime like they did the goalie.
Exactly.
God.
Like I said, we'll be able. Oh my goodness!
Hey, there's a dead person in your backseat. Oh,
Yeah.
just kidding. It's
Hey,
it's
That's
a
just
trophy.
Thunderbug.
we got ourselves an autographed, if you will, Adrian Kempe card.
Silver script Adrian Kempe.
Silver script.
Wow, look at that.
Is that a real autograph?
It
See?
is
No, it's
real
embossed,
facsimile.
But it came in a pack of cards. I mean, come on.
Ah,
Come on. But still, unique.
When you run into him, you can get him to sign it on top of it.
There you go.
And I got myself another Kucherov
like
card.
an
So
ice-
I got a keeper and I got a trader.
Well, you
Wow,
got
the ice
no, you
battles,
got
that's
the
a
ice
different
battle, so
card.
that has the stats on the back.
Yeah, that's a
The-
battle
that's the
card.
battle
there
card.
we go. Okay, yeah. Overall 88. Speed 88, strength 85, skill 90, awareness 86, douchebag attitude 95.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, sometimes.
Very, very good.
I like how they can track that now.
yeah.
They do. They well, that's the special Lyle analytic.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, talk to people. Kucherov,
And I'll-
great player, bit of a prick. So
Anna Lyle
and a Lyle.
Yeah.
You know, I was
Yeah.
thinking if there was
Nailed
something
it.
there too,
Nailed
Sean,
it.
too.
Not easy.
I was thinking about it, and you nailed it. Good job, buddy.
rolls off the tongue.
but not well.
Yeah.
Don't say it drunk.
Yeah.
Jacob Markstrom.
Okay.
Back when he was a Flame, now he's a Devil. Could be on the move again, kids.
There we
So
go.
I'm sure that may be something we might talk about later if you haven't talked about it already.
We haven't. We've
There we
talked,
go.
we've talked about head
And
coaching.
last, but certainly not least, last in our card list, but number one in your hearts, Mark Scheifele of your Winnipeg
Hey.
Jets, still with your Winnipeg Jets.
Nice.
Very,
Scheif.
very nice.
Very cool.
So I'm glad you pointed out to me that wasn't a double,
Yeah.
because then I would have traded away both my MVP card and my Ice Battles card.
Can't do
And-
that.
and I would have had a sad then.
Can't
so.
do that to the school yet when you go to the
No,
school
man,
year.
no. So there we are.
Nice.
That's my
There you go.
collection for this week.
Johnny.
They got some very Italian things and one thing that's not Italian because
Oh.
it's World Cup. related.
Hey,
So I got an Italian hockey puck from the
Ooh,
Olympics because they
very
didn't play in
nice.
the gold medal games.
It's
so,
actually a ravioli.
yeah. It's a stuffed puck filled with cheese, mozzarella.
That's kind of tortellini. Yeah.
Also on sale,
Tortellini?
the Italian jersey from the Olympics. This
Nice.
is fantastic. The rubberized neck guard, which is great. I'm sure that's
That's
used
crazy.
It's got fins on the front of it. This is like raised on the front. The Italy is raised as well. It's all rubberized. It's great.
Wow.
Great. You can see right through it though when you put it on. So you gotta wear like
much like their
it's
defense.
breathable, but
it's very breathable on the side here, like mesh. Like yeah, it's such a great. And something definitely not Italian, a World Cup cup.
Yay! Because
Let's see who I got.
Grimace.
Let's see who I got.
The grimace is the grail in these cups.
Grimace.
You got the grimace!
Yes!
Pew 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 pew.
Scotty was
The
for the
Grimace
win
was a
right
goalie.
there.
This is
What
What
actually
else? Hold on.
fantastic looking.
You don't know Grimace is a goalie. What else could he be?
Exactly. He's not. Jesus. He's not a striker.
No, that's
I
fantastic.
got the Grimace.
Hell yeah,
There
you
you
got the
are.
grimace.
Yeah, baby. Look at that
Look at
detail
that.
on the World Cup ball. Oh, this is great.
Nice.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, there you
Sick.
go. All right. Well, I got Grimace. I'll take that.
Fucking, you don't have to go to McDonald's again. You
No.
got the prize, brother.
Got it. I got the holy grail of the 1 in 9.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, do you have any collections?
You have a Grimace cup?
Did you get a cock hat?
No, they didn't have. They unfortunately didn't sell those in the gift store. They got my my credential.
Hey, there it is.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Well,
Would've been
you're
great
one up
if
on
they
all
had
of
the
us,
old
bud.
school
So
script one that just said
That's all I
cock.
got.
you're one
Yeah,
up on
that-
all of us.
They didn't have any good hats in the store, so I just got a
No-
couple shirts.
No cock set.
It was the same. This was the same exact setup as the Ryder Cup, Johnny. Same. It was the same. The merch tent was designed exactly the same as the Ryder Cup. Just everything was obviously U.S. Open. So
Did it also take you? Did they also give you a bag that you had to carry around that was clear that you couldn't wear as a backpack, so it was a shit show to carry around all day?
well, I was able to take mine into the media center and put it in my backpack at my little station there, so I didn't have to carry it around all day, which is nice.
Great work, yeah.
There you go. I got the box of extended series this week. Trying to get those fancy tags. I got a couple decent cards. Jake Christensen on the Outburst.
Nice.
Then Matt Roy on the Red Outburst at 25.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Nice
I like that one.
color match
Yeah.
there. I'll go on the PC. Rookie Reflections of Mr. Matthew Schaefer.
You're gonna have a lot of Matthew Schaefer
I
cards
know.
this year, man.
Including this one, the first round selection of Matthew Schaefer. Nice little card.
Man, how good is that guy anyway? He couldn't even get unanimous all selection for the rookie team.
Well, listen,
Yeah, right. I know, right?
some jabrones just like, nah, there's other guys.
Who was the jabron that didn't vote for him?
He had Demidov and he had. Who was
I
the
must have
other
been a
defenseman?
Montreal guy.
No, he's
No,
from
it wasn't. New
he's
Jersey.
Jersey
Oh,
guy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It's even
interesting.
worse.
So
I didn't
somehow-
know. I didn't. I was busy, so I didn't bother wasting my time. But I just like, oh, he didn't. He was near unanimous. Ah,
Yeah, no, the other guy, like I know this guy. Boy, not he puts.
I mean, listen. Y'all know I'm a Habs fan, but even I was just like, no. Schaefer all the way.
Yeah. I got Michael Misa on the Blue Dazzlers.
Very nice.
Nice work there. Berkeley Catan on the
Ooh,
Young Guns rookie.
Ah,
Nice little rookie there.
That's
A
young fella there from Seattle.
outdoor photo variation of Joey DeCord from the Winter Classic a few years back.
Just spray in a bottle.
Just spray in a bottle. Hunter Skinner
Skinner.
on the Young Guns canvas. And then I got myself a Legends canvas card, and it's black and white too. So they usually have on the canvases, they have like this little design here, all color, even if it is black and white. Or even if it's an old photo, they have this little fancy color blast. This one, all black and white. Elmer Locke
Oh my
on
god.
the canvas card.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
1 in 540 packs
That
on the
is
Elmer Locke.
fantastic. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Habs fan, but
Exactly.
that's part of the reason why I love it. But
Hell yeah.
no, that's
That's
fantastic,
a hell of a pull,
man.
especially with the rarity.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see
Very nice.
what comes of that. But boys, we got to go back 23 years, get ourselves some leafage.
Hey,
Ooh.
Because
old timey cards.
Old timey cards. Get some leafage here because the Leafs.
Hang on, I'm holding this card up not because I'm trying to show it off. I'm trying to get my camera to focus again
Yeah,
here.
it's all right. It's okay, man.
There we go. That's
right.
better.
We'll start off with Mike Peluso.
Oh, there we go.
Over here now.
Beautiful.
Now he's over here now.
Still remember him crying on the bench at when the Devils were clinching the cup in the final minutes because he never thought he was going to play for a Stanley Cup champion.
He did. Steve Finn.
Yes, he is.
He sure is.
But I love that jersey.
Todd Wynn.
Okay, we're getting there. Yeah. Again, I love that Ducks logo.
Yeah. Christian Rutu.
There we go. Now we're getting
we
somewhere.
got that big Yofa dome.
Yeah.
Gideon Duchesne.
Gideon or Gaetan?
Gideon
Duchesne.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And also on the back, the fancy photos is the Redwoods of San Jose.
Oh, check it out. There we go.
Craig Billington.
Hey, there we go. With your Ottawa Senators.
Fresh off his tenure in Jersey. Mario Lemieux collection.
Oh,
Ooh,
pew, pew, pew.
Nice. Look at that.
What a
All-Star
gorgeous
jersey.
All-Star jersey.
Yeah, from the Philadelphia All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the best jerseys they've ever had.
Hell yeah. Terry Yake. Hell yeah, Terry Yake. Former Whaler. And then in this picture, current Whaler, Adam Burt.
Hello, Bert.
Ron Sutter.
There you are. One of the Sutter brothers. Well, come on. In that era of the car, there was going to be a Sutter in
At
there
least the
somewhere.
Sutter brother. Sutter brother. Oleg Petrov.
Yes, it is.
And the big Yofa dome and the Vaughn gloves. Brett Hall.
Oh, yeah. There we
Golden
go.
Brett.
Golden Brett. When he's with the Blues. Yep.
Yari Curry.
Oh, there you are.
And then Brett's old running mate, Adam Oates.
The
The top
before he went to
Russian.
Russia.
Bruins.
The top Russian of his time there in the 90s.
Yeah.
Before the big Russian explosion. So there you go.
Very interesting, very, very widespread collection there in that pack.
And I think we got a lot of new ones, too.
Mm.
If I'm mistaken. So that was Leaf cards. The Leafs thought they had the cards when they had the job opening, Lyle. And they picked Jim Hiller. And what?
Yeah, Leafs Nation is trying to puzzle that one out themselves, too. First of all, it was not a good day for NHL insiders today because they were being just torn to shreds on social media because no one had Jim Hiller on their bingo card as even a candidate. They had so many different people were named and nobody mentioned Jim Hiller, and surprise, which might be the reason why I got picked. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look, I consider him sort of like a safe choice. His teams tend to, they tend to play, pretty responsible defensive hockey. Though the one thing he's getting ripped to shreds about, though, too, and when people are questioning the Leafs' decision to do that, is everybody's remembering the playoffs last year against Edmonton when he made a coach's challenge that basically cost his team the game and went on pretty much costing the series. So there is that. But, hey, we all make mistakes and we all learn from them. And he's going to have an opportunity to learn from them again, but in Toronto. But yeah, that one very, very surprising, all things considered. You have to believe, though, that Austin Matthews and William Nylander had to have been okay with this one. They wouldn't want to brought in anybody in there that was going to upset those guys.
You never know with John.
You never
Chayka.
know. They could surprise, but honestly, I don't think Chayka's that kind of GM, especially once he wants to make a good first impression here. So it was just like, hey guys, what do you think of this guy?
Hey guys,
Would have been
apparently,
tough, though. Maybe they double crossed him and they brought in a guy they don't like, so then they have to get traded.
look at
That's not the Jim we meant, you idiot.
guys.
God.
Look at all the
We met Jonas Hiller.
Look at right. Look at all the monitors I have in my office. I'm making a smart move.
Yes. I look. Do you have a dozen monitors in your office? I didn't think so. Be gone. I'm playing World of Warcraft over here right now.
It's just funny that they Chayka talked to 55 people.
Supposedly.
Had not interviews, I would say, but conversations with 55 candidates, and they landed on the guy that they already had.
Yeah,
a couple years
Well,
ago.
that's what LinkedIn says, that you have to talk to 55 people before you find the person that you really want.
There you go.
Yeah.
55 coaches, 55 scouts, 55 head. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but he ran the Leafs power play a few years ago, if memory serves. did
Into
he
the
not?
ground. Sorry.
Yeah. Heyo. Dear, oh dear. But anyway, that's the pick. That's the choice. Now they'll just have to see. I'll tell you right now, the pulse of Leafs Nation. Of course, the Steve Dangle podcast, because I just like watching Steve freak out whenever something goes wrong. Well, he didn't quite freak out today, but he admitted he was scared. So when Steve's scared, there's going to be Leafs Nation must be scared too, or at the very least, they're going, "What?
Okay.
What the fuck's this guy?"
So,
Just wait for the Chaika Austin Matthews trade. It's going to be
it's
so
gonna be wonderful.
bad.
Oh boy!
It's
Oh
going to be
boy!
so bad.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Well, that's coming next summer, Sean.
but
That's
here's the
coming next
thing.
summer.
It's going to be good for Jaka because it gets cold in Toronto. He's going to need that fleece. So it's going to be fine.
Well, then, no, it's a typical GM move where, you know what? We got to do a rebuild, which means I got 3 more years of job security at least.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Ching,
Oh
ching.
yeah. Can't let me go. Can't let me go yet. Not while
Yeah,
I'm
low
in-
expectations, man. What do you want me to do? I traded away my best players.
Yeah.
It wasn't working.
We had to build up capital, guys. Capital. By the way, I was ripping open to cure my ADHD, ripping open a draft pack. Got a clear cut Paul Korea.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at that!
wow.
I love those clear cut
That's so
cards.
nice.
They're beautiful.
Big window, a little yellowing, but it is.
That's the 93 Classic?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I love that set. I love that collecting that set back in then.
So
That's the only problem with those clear ones, as you're saying, though. A little bit of age shows up on them.
Fucking hey, your
Hey.
lips to God's ears.
Hey, a little bit of age shows up on all of us after
Hey-o.
30 years. Am I right?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
bet.
Mm.
By the way, we had to get rid of the Leafs news early. Cup news. Lyle, you beat inanimate objects again, but only by 1.
Wow.
A win's a win.
A win's a
banished by
win.
Forever.
I will.
Lyle and the cookie picked Vegas. The other 2 picked Carolina. Lyle with 11. The coin with 10.
Oh,
The-
Johnny, so close. with
Damn,
the
new
this
coin
year.
just went after
The
it.
Yikes.
cookie with 7, and the 8 ball with 5.
Just happy to be here. The 8-ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was a whirlwind of emotion for Carolina fans.
Mm.
We know a lot of a fair amount of fans there, so congratulations.
Oh
to
yeah,
them.
congrats. Well, in all sincerity, congrats to them. The first 4 games were very entertaining,
Mhm.
and then in Game 5, the Hurricanes basically broke the Vegas Golden Knights' spirit, and that was all she wrote. Then they did what they did with everybody else in Game 6, and they just squeezed the life out of them, and that was that. Really happy for Jordan Staal, by the way. I mean, wins the Conn Smythe. If he doesn't score all those goals in the final, he probably doesn't win the Conn Smythe. But listen, I don't want to rain on the parade, though. I mean, still, he was solid defensive presence for them as well. But also set the record for the longest wait between Stanley Cups. It had been Chris Chelios, and now it's him. It's 17 years, and I feel really fucking old because I remember when they won the Cup in 2009, and it's just like, wait a minute, it could possibly be 17 years ago. Oh yeah, I can. But good for him though, and I just loved his interview. That's one thing I will say about Christian athletes. Them not dropping the F-bomb is actually kind of refreshing now because they all kind of let it slip now when they're really, really happy. And all he kept saying was just, oh my goodness. Oh my, sound like almost a Midwestern. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. But he was just, I love what he said. I just wanted to win so bad. And it was just, that's the epitome for every player when you get to that stage. So well done him. Well done, Brandon Bussey as well. That's a hell of a story. You talk about a roller coaster of a season for him, but yeah, he becomes a hero too. And nice handoff of the cup to Freddie Anderson as well.
Indeed.
They wouldn't have gotten that far without him. And as it turned out, as we all suspected, it was an injury after all. Jesus Christ, I really wish they would fucking say so. Excuse me, but I really wish they would fucking say so, right? Instead of all of us sitting there wondering, because now you had people going, oh, geez, maybe Brindy's lost confidence in him. Oh, maybe he's mourning Claude Lemieux's passing, which obviously he still was, but that was not keeping him out of a game. It's like, is he hurt? Oh, no. He just needs a rest. He just needs a rest. For Christ's sake, stop it.
It's hockey culture, Lyle.
Well,
culture,
that's a part of hockey culture that's really fucking stupid, and I'm really tired of it. I mean, how many times do we see players? Let me just go off on a tangent here, as I'm wont to do. How many times do we see players during a series? They're not playing as expected. Occasionally, people are thinking, geez, maybe he's hurt. But no, he's fine. They keep going out there, and now he's getting dumped on. He's getting dumped on by his fans, right? What's wrong with you? Oh, he's not rising to the occasion. You get the chatting heads going, oh, he's just his headspace not in the right place. He's just the pressure's getting to him. And then you find out that he was nursing a torn cartilage in his rib cage, or that he blew out his shoulder, or his knee's fucked and he's going to need surgery in the off season. Come on, man. I mean, as I said before, if you don't think your opponents don't know which ones of your players are injured, then you're not very good at this thing called hockey.
Yep.
Anyway. And to think that they had him as a healthy scratch, but he was technically the e-bug for those, I think it was 2 games.
Yeah.
So technically he could have got into the game, which would have been very interesting to see what would have happened.
Yeah.
But we knew something was wrong with, in game 3. I mean, he got injured in game 2. And he tried to play through it. And we talked about it last week, Sean, where I'd said that when he got beaten by that Marner goal from 40 feet out with a slapper. I mean, Marner, now it was a hard shot by Marner. As they said, it was his hardest shot of the season. But Mitch Marner ain't exactly known as a friggin' have a howitzer of a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he got beaten by 40 feet out, I'm like, something's definitely wrong with him. Knee injury, that explains it.
Yep.
He was not right. You could tell that whole game, something was off with him.
Yeah.
And so
there you go.
You
but it's the same song every year, Lyle. Injury, everyone loves the injury thing, and then we're just like, no, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What have we been doing?
I did also appreciate how Lyle thanked Jordan Stahl for not cussing, and then
and then I cussed because
and then cuss with not only that, with the Lord's name in vain.
No.
Yeah, obviously, right.
No, exactly.
But I mean,
I am who I am.
I'm also glad that
I'm not on national television. So
there was also a great interview with a tennis player this week who said "fuck" in the middle of a statement, and the reporter announcer guy asking questions was like, "Could you please not drop any more F-bombs?" And he's like, "Fuck."
I love that. Also, I'm glad he won. Jordan Stahl won the Stanley Cup during Pride. So that's always a good thing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that.
Yeah, take that.
Bring it to the parade.
Yeah,
let's go.
Both of them. Merge them together. Merge them together. Just a little, bring a little levity to the situation. The Stanley Cup happened where they had where the NHL is just like, hey, the NFL did this, we're going to do this and usurp it. They have a dog for every team. They put him out on a hockey thing mat and they throw stuff around. It's great. 31 of the 32 pups have been adopted, which is cool.
That's nice.
The lone pup who hasn't been adopted, and it should not come as any surprise, Brad Marchand. The Brad Marchand avatar.
Wow. I want to go.
He looks gorgeous. He looks like a cute little boy.
Oh, come on!
He looks like such a good boy.
Somebody adopt him.
Such a good boy at the SPC.
He's a very good boy.
Very good boy. Bite the fuck out of your ankles, though. So I mean,
wait until he licks your face.
Oh yeah, right. But you'll actually want that in this sentence.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, that's a face licking you want. Yeah.
Very weird. All right, let's double back to Toronto. The early candidate for put a hat on a hat, Joseph Wall to Philadelphia, Sam Ersson to Toronto. Yeah, a couple defensemen in there too. A couple players.
Benoit for Andre. Who knows these guys?
Yeah. Wall for what the hell are we? Is John Chayka just saying, you know what, Anthony Stolarz, you have been fucking just great and possibly made out of porcelain, but we believe in you. And
he may have also pulled stats from when they were with the Flyers.
That's true too.
Well, no, the actual method to the madness is a couple of things here. I mean, first they got the Hildebeest, Dennis Hildeby.
Yeah.
He's no longer waiver exempt. They do not want to lose him. So that was one reason. Another reason is, believe it or not, Wall had a bit of a contract there that by being able to move him, they freed up some extra cap space. So they got over, I think it's around 28 million now. So that's a lot of fucking cap space for Chaika to work with. But you also got to look at too. They also have that promising young Russian kid whose last name I have trouble producing, but I can say his first name, which is Archer.
Okay, well there we go. That's all you need.
Archer, Russian guy. But no. Eventually, I'll learn it. You watch, you'll probably go on and become a great goaltender in the NHL. But seriously, they do have the Russian kid in there who is carrying the Toronto Marlies right now. He's got them within one game of sweeping the Calder Cup final. So, all kidding aside, I mean, I think he's looking at Hildeby, who has almost 30 games NHL experience. Pretty decent stats too last season, especially on a team that basically gave up on itself halfway through the season. And with Wall, I mean, listen, Wall, when he's healthy, good goalie, good goaltender. But again, they needed the cap space. You make the swap out for Ersan. Now, Ersan, if they re-sign him, I doubt they're going to qualify him. I think that they'll probably say, listen, we're not going to qualify you, but if you're willing to sign for less on July 1st, they'll sign him and then they'll stash him down in the minors. Because to be honest, I mean, poor guy, but right now he's not an NHL goalie, so maybe a bit of time in the minors to help build up his confidence again. But for the Leafs, it was all about shedding the cap space, and they had the depth in the goaltending because everybody knew they were going to move a goalie, and it wasn't going to be Stolarz. So I wasn't surprised that it was Wall. The defenseman, it's kind of a bit of a wash right now. I mean, Benoit, hardworking, physical D-man. Emil Andre showed some potential last year, but was inconsistent. But again, hasn't played very much in the NHL, so he'll get his opportunity with the Leafs. We'll see how he fits in with the Hiller system there. But anyway, I liked basically daily faceoffs big grades of it. They considered the trade a B grade for both teams. It's like it wasn't bad, wasn't great, but wasn't bad. So everybody got what they wanted in the end.
I mean, look at these moves, like especially this time of year where it's before the draft, before free agency. These are like moves that are going to set up future moves. So you can't just judge it all as, this is just Ersan for Wall has this
all in one.
But if this leads to them with using cap space, maybe flipping one of these players gets flipped at the draft or in free agency. So I think we hold off on final grades until I don't know. March when both teams are at the bottom of the Eastern Conference, then we can applaud them both for the great trade.
Well, the Wall move though for the Flyers, I mean, that's not a bad one. They needed to have a better backup for Dan Vlader than what they had in their system because their whole boy, the depth was Ersan, and then the arse just dropped right out of it after that. I mean, look at Ersan's stats, see how bad they were, and then see everybody else's, and you're just like, oh yeah, they definitely need a backup. So, and for Wall, he's not coming in and having expected to be the guy either, and it gives him time to kind of, maybe build up his endurance a bit either too. Maybe kind of put his injury history behind him. It's saying that I feel kind of dumb saying it because how do you put an injury history behind you, especially if it's a recurring thing? But in a backup role at least. He won't be having to carry as much of a load as he would have perhaps in Toronto, or as he was in Toronto with Stolarz being hurt all the time. So that might work out pretty well for them in the short term. He's got a couple years on his contract, so if he stays healthy, hey, they could have a pretty good tandem there in Philly.
Plus, I know Dan Vladar is heading into a contract year, and we all know how contract years work out for certain players. And he is coming off of a very, very strong year.
Yeah,
you can't really bank on that again. And Wall is a guy who has started regularly, so I guess it's a bit of an insurance policy if Vladar goes back to being, backup Dan Vladar, not guy who should be in the Vezina conversation.
Well, the thing I've been hearing though, Sean, is that they're in contract extension talks, and the word is that he could get something around 5.5. That's from, I believe, Kevin Weeks.
The dreaded 5.5.
The dreaded
contract
5.5
for
on a
goalie.
5-year
Oh,
deal. I know.
never
but
fails. 5x5. Oh my God! It's like a standard thing for NHL GMs. They hand it out to middling goalies.
it's that
It's
sweet
amazing.
spot. It's that sweet
Yeah.
spot. It really is. It's the
But
sweet
it's really the years though. It's the 5.5
Yeah.
whatever. The
Yeah.
cap keeps going up, but like 5 years for a guy who has done it for one season. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
But
as a Penguins fan, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. Yeah.
But he's 28 too. I mean, if he was like, when at first I heard that, I was like, geez, I don't know, guy's 31, and then I double checked it. Oh no, he's only 28. Well, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
He'll
why
be,
not?
Still
he'll,
old.
Lyle, he'll be 29 in 2 months.
Oh, split
well,
hairs.
now it's downhill.
Look,
in that
he had
case-
never,
He's 28.
he had never
now.
started more than 29 games until this season.
He's 28
Well,
now.
maybe he's going to start as many games as how old he is for the rest
He
of the
don't
year.
his save percentage this season was 906. That's he matched his career
Dude.
high from his first full season. Like, oh my
Dude, have you seen save percentages this year? That's actually considered
know.
pretty good now. We're starting to hit dangerously close to 1980s goalie stats, where a 900 goals, save percentage is like, damn, that's pretty good.
I mean, fucking hell, it's time to allow the goalies to go back to the big pads.
Yeah, right.
Jesus. Ay, ay, ay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Another move made. Michael Kesselring going to San Jose for some picks going back to Buffalo.
No surprise there.
No, I'm kidding.
Actually, well, not a surprise that he got moved. I mean, they brought him in. The Sabres brought Kesselring in from Utah. They thought of pairing him with Owen Powers, kind of helping Powers get out of get out of his funk. But Powers got out of his funk kind of on his own. Thank you very much, because Kesselring got hurt, and it was all just part of the whole maturation process for Powers, because he's only 22, 23, but he's another one like Scotty. You say, it's like, God, I can't believe he's been in the league that long. Yeah, and he's only 23. And it's like, yeah. Kesselring gets another shot, though, with the Sharks. He's going to get a lot of playing time there, because Mike Greer wants to shore up that D. He needs actually a lot of D, because they got 4 guys heading to UFA. Mario Ferraro especially, he's not going to be back. He's heading to market. So, yeah, he needs to start loading up with as many experienced defensemen as he can. And, the same token, Kesselring's not like an aging warhorse there either. He's in his late 20s, so he's still got something to give there. So yeah, not a bad move there for the Sharks, and yeah, you knew that he wasn't going to fetch very much more of a return for the Sabres other than draft picks.
26 with arbitration rights heading into RFA. There for Kesselring. And then only 4 defensemen signed so far for San Jose.
There are more coming.
Orlov, Dickinson, Havlet, and Cagnoni. So there you go. Glad we have Sean Leahy on for this one.
Here we go.
Reports are Brian Rust and Ricard Raquel are up for grabs in Pittsburgh.
It wouldn't be a Pittsburgh Penguins off season with a Rust and Raquel in the
you know what? Listen, it's the longest running all-season show in history, and we renewed it for another season, baby.
It's back for a 3rd season, baby.
God, this sounds like a real bad spinoff of the Alex Hemsky
That's
show.
true. That or Jacob Silverberg's going to be drafted in an expansion draft.
There we go.
That was just a really wordy fucking thing, and we knew there was a shelf life on that. But yeah, Lyle, is 3rd year a charm for either of these two?
Well, it's the same. Well, now again, the reports come with the just the
caveat,
the catch, if you will, the caveat that Kyle Dubas isn't actively shopping them. He's not itching to move them, but they're available for the right price. And that price, of course, is not going to be draft picks and prospects, though Dubas will not say no if any of them are included in the deal. But the main prize that he wants back for either one of those guys, of course, is an established young NHL player, because that's the way Kyle Dubas rolls. And that, by the way, is one of the reasons why the Penguins surprised everybody this season and made the playoffs, because Dubas has done a fantastic job, not just restocking that prospect pipeline, but getting younger players in who can help them right away. So if you get a decent young player back for either one of those guys, hey, it can happen. And Rust would be the more likely because he lacks no trade protection. Had a career high 65 point at 34, career high 65 points this season. Well respected two-way player. So yeah, you can see why he has probably would get more interest. But whether anybody's going to offer up what Dubas wants for either guy, to be quite honest, I would not be surprised to see both of those guys suiting up next season for the Penguins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see them being trade options if the Penguins don't have another strong season as they did. But yeah, Carlson was the guy who has been long rumored to have been to be a guy potentially on the outs, just trying to get rid of that cap hit. Because I believe the salary is probably like, at this point, the last year of his deal is probably very, very low.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, the moves that Dubas has made, fleecing Stan Bowman, Tristan Jarry, he's still good. We'll take back your expiring contract of Stuart Skinner. Yeah, take Brett Kulak. Yeah, no problem. It's remarkable, and it was, the Penguin. We entered, the Penguins fans. I'm speaking for all Penguins fans. We entered the last season thinking, I don't know how this season's going to go, but we're definitely heading towards a rebuild, or some sort of rebuild, because we don't really call it that these days.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have guys like I've been writing about this for something else, but all of his I don't want to call them dart throws, but lottery tickets pretty much all paid off last year.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Mantha, when they signed him, I thought he was a perfect pump and dump guy.
Yep.
Have a good regular season, trade him down for assets.
Yep.
Igor Chinnikov, time was running out in Columbus. Bring him over here, put him next to Malkin, and he had a fantastic season. Yeah. Connor Dewar had like 12, 14 goals down the lineup. Justin Brazeau scores those 2 goals in the opening night against the Rangers. Tailed off a little bit at the end of the regular season, but he's a potential guy who you might have something there. Tommy Novak has been solid since he came over from Nashville. Sam Girard, I'm very curious to see him in a full season and see who he's paired up with, regularly on the blue line, because we know from his time in Colorado when he was healthy that he was a very effective goaltender. I'm not a defenseman. And then the goalies. I mean, like Skinner's whatever. We've talked about Stuart Skinner on the show many times. Yeah, he's gone. But also Seelow, he had an up and downish type year, but a good enough year where they were able to get into the playoffs despite his issues. And obviously they have the kid Miroslav, who's He's probably going to see more time this year in the lineup as he eventually usurps that number one job, hopefully for the next 5-7 years, like Matt Murray did years ago to Marc-Andre Fleury. So, I mean, Dubas has put this team in a position to be a playoff team this year again. Yeah. And then as you transition out of the Crosby, Malkin, Letang era, whenever that happens, because Letang's got like 18 more years left on his contract, while Malkin and Crosby are just going to be like the Joe Thornton Yager year to year. Everything you're saying 1 year deals for the rest of how long they're going to play. But going forward, you have these young kids coming through, not just in Wilkes-Barre, but also in the lineup now developing. Whereas once those 3 guys are gone completely, you're not barren in your roster and you're going to take a really giant step back. You can still kind of hold your head above water and potentially, with this cap and more additions to come in the future, be a team that takes that continues to take a step forward, as opposed to just middling and remaining stagnant once the big guys go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think Dubas has redeemed himself, because I was not a fan of his work in Toronto, was uneven. I'd say for every like decent addition that he would make, like then he would go and acquire guys who just especially like the John Tavares thing. We talked that to death, but again, that was just in my opinion, that was the blunder that set the Leafs back and put them on the course they're on now. But coming to Pittsburgh, I mean, his first season, he was trying to keep ownership happy and keep Crosby and Malkin and Letang happy by let me make a big move here. Yeah, let's bring in Erik Karlsson. Let's bring these guys in and we'll push for the playoffs. But after that blew up, it was just like, okay, now we're going to do it my way. And yeah, he has done a terrific job. If it keeps going the way it's going, as you said, Sean, by the time that Crosby and Malkin and Letang are finally ready to go, they're going to have a good, solid core of players there. Maybe no superstars, but they'll have a solid competitive core there that can kind of help ease that transition and keep them competitive until the next Lemieux or the next Crosby comes along.
And the expectations were different when Dubas went to Pittsburgh compared to Toronto too. I mean, Penguins, they're on the downside. They hadn't made the playoffs in a couple of years. So everyone knew that, Crosby, Malcolm, Letang are getting older. They're not going to be there forever. So they understood that there was going to be a bit of a pain for the next couple of years before things got better.
Yeah.
Whereas in Toronto, it's you go there, you're the analytics guy. He's not really an analytics guy. So and they have to win the cup. They got to break this, 1967 streak. All this stuff, and every minor move is thrown under a spotlight, no matter how small it is that affects the roster. And it's just hard to, I guess, in something like that where there's so much pressure to succeed. It's hard to make those incremental moves.
Yeah,
where people are looking at the now as opposed to the big picture. Where like in Pittsburgh, like we just talked about, he's making these moves where he's bringing these guys in, letting rookies develop. Look at Ben Kindle, their first round pick last year.
Yeah,
he was fantastic. Beyond the in normal sense, he would have gone back to junior after the 9 games. He stayed. Yep. He was fantastic. Had a good, solid rookie season, something to build on, as well as the other guys like I mentioned. They brought in through free agency and trades here and there. So, they're making moves there in Pittsburgh, but it's not like, they brought in I don't know, Elmer Soderblom or whatever. How does this affect this? They need to make a bigger swing here. No, it's just gradual steps.
Yeah,
you can't bring in a Mikko Rantanen. Because if you're going to bring in like a big name like that or whoever's available in the market, you're going to be emptying your prospect cupboard again, which is the problem.
Yeah,
which is why they downturned where they did.
Yeah,
and now he's in the process of building back up. So it's just interesting how market to market, how some GMs are allowed to construct their teams gradually as opposed to just doing it all in one trade deadline or one summer through free agency and in hopes of building a winner. Because it's just not how you construct winning teams, and it's not how you construct a team that's going to last from year to year.
Indeed. So we got that going for us. Well, you mentioned Jacob Markstrom.
Yes, I did.
What of Jacob Markstrom do we have to speak on? What is that joyous New Jersey Devils for life goaltender?
That new GM who came in named Sonny Mehta, apparently, according to our buddy Weeksy again, Kevin Weeks, that he's gauging the trade market for Markstrom. Nothing's imminent or anything like that, but he wants to see who's interested in maybe what they might want to part with. And that's kind of interesting because he's completing a 6-year contract, but ding, 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 he's got a 2-year extension for the same amount of money, $6 million per season. That starts on July 1st. He still has his full no movement clause to the finals for this season until June 30th, and then it drops to a 20-team no trade list on July 1st. So a little better, but not much more. So if you're going to move him, he's got to be willing to go. This season, kind of a difficult one for Markstrom. In fact, it was pretty crap. 3.07 goals against average. His save percent, I think, was 8.83. Definitely down near the bottom of the league for starters in both categories. But he's only 4 years removed from being a Vezina Trophy finalist. He actually had pretty decent stats last season, his first with the Devils, and helped them get into the playoffs as well. But if they do move him, and let's be honest, given how thin the goaltending depth is in free agency, there's very little, and there's not much more in the trade market. If you throw a name like Markstrom out there, who knows? Maybe somebody might be willing to overpay to get him, provided it's a team that he's willing to join. What was that?
I said the Oilers.
Maybe. I mean, he played in Calgary for several years, so Alberta's not new to him. Then again, he just might have bought into that whole Flames Oilers rivalry too deeply and be like, hell no.
Yeah.
But but to your point though, Johnny, yeah, the Oilers definitely, everybody knows they're looking for a goalie. But there's other teams too. Maybe Utah. Who knows, right? I mean, nothing wrong. We talked about Karl Vejmelka last week. I mean, not bad, but maybe they need looking for a little more stability. Maybe a 1 or 1A situation there. Maybe the Los Angeles Kings, because apparently, our boy Mark's favorite goaltender in the whole wide world, Darcy Kemper, kind of fell on his face this season.
You're telling me he's not worth that money?
You're
telling me people who signed him to a contract immediately after he won just wild Stanley Cup in front of a great team. You're telling me that was an ill-advised signing?
Now he was a Vezina Trophy finalist last season.
So was I in '87. Who cares?
How do you know I wasn't? You don't know.
Exactly.
Let's go back that far. You got to take my word for it. But anyway, so I think Meta's kind of on a bit of a fishing expedition there. I think just to see what's out there and what he'll get. It's got some people in some Devils fans excited that if we trade away Markstrom, hey, maybe we'd be able to bring in Meta will bring in Sergei Bobrovsky, because of course they know each other from their time with the Panthers, or maybe Connor Hellebuck if he's available. I'm just like, okay, pump the frickin' brakes, Jesus, come on, okay.
You'll be giving him like your whole farm system for Connor Hellebuck, and you'll be in the same position as before.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be losing 3-0 games instead of winning.
Well, and here's the thing too. Very, very quick sidetrack here, because now according to Sportsnet's Elliot Friedman and his colleague Nick Kiprios, there's a lot of noise in Winnipeg about Connor Hellebuck. A lot of noise.
It's the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's what I think too. It's a shitty Wi-Fi. But apparently there's noise that, as somebody who scours the fucking rumor mill every damn day, this noise in Winnipeg seems to be a new thing, because there has been nothing out of Winnipeg in the Winnipeg media about Connor Hellebuck since he made his comments at the end of the season, voicing his frustration about how the season went, and that he wants, and basically that he wants the Jets to improve because he wants to win the Stanley Cup now. And it's understandable. He's 32, 33 now. He wants to be able to win it while he's still in his prime. But he also said, I don't want to add to trade spec. I don't want to add to speculation. I love it here in Winnipeg. Love the Jets, blah, 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 blah. I want to win with this team. Kevin Cheveldayoff said, yeah, no, exactly. He's just frustrated because he's really competitive, and we're going to do what we got to do. And that's been it. It's been radio silence, except for like one thing in the Winnipeg Free Press where Ken Wiebe was asked, do you think Hellebuck will be traded? And Wiebe basically said, I think he's going to come back. I think he's back next year because I think he and his teammates have something to prove. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you won the President's Trophy last year. You guys fell on your faces this year, partly because your GM brought in 3 or 4 old guys past their prime. Sorry, Jonathan Toews. And they didn't help you. So he's going to want to try and improve things for you for next season. I think they're motivated to come back. But here's the thing, there's only one way I see Kevin Cheveldayoff trading Connor Hellebuck, and that is if Hellebuck has asked to be traded. If that's the case, the radio silence these guys have put on is definitely better than the Red Wings and Dylan Larkin or the Oilers and Darnell Nurse, because you're talking the only active 3-time Vezina Trophy winner. If he asked for a trade, there's no way that's staying quiet. There's going to be a GM, somebody out there who's going to leak that. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm like, all right, it can't be Cheveldayoff, can't be trading it, because if he is, then he's basically saying, yeah, I'm going to blow this up, because they're not going to make the playoffs next year, let alone try and compete for the Stanley Cup without Connor Hellebuck in goal. That's just a fact. And if you look at this trade market, what's up there? What? Oh yeah, really? You want to swap, Hellebuck for Jacob Markstrom? No, you're not. Right? You're moving him. You're saying I'm blowing it up, which wouldn't make any freaking sense at all, because they just signed Kyle Kyle Connor last fall to a 7-year extension. These guys are built to win right now. So unless Hellebuck is asked to be traded, he's not going anywhere. So this noise about coming Winnipeg, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if there are teams calling. They read and heard, everybody saw and heard Hellebuck, make his end of season remarks. And yeah, I don't doubt that there were probably half the GMs in the league grabbed their phones and said, yeah, listen, where are you guys at? Well, listen, if you want to move them, keep me in mind. I'm sure that that's happened. But I think that's the extent of the note. Now I could wake up tomorrow and find out, oh yeah, shit, he's not asked to be traded, but he's going to Florida to join his old coach Paul Maurice, for all I know. But as I said, it wouldn't make sense based on how this team is constructed that they would trade him unless he has asked specifically to be traded, and there's nothing to indicate that he has.
And how? I mean, I think I know the answer to this question, just considering how things are running in Winnipeg. I mean, is Kevin Cheveldayoff the guy who will make that Connor Hellebuck trade? Like, how much longer does he have there? I mean, he's been there since they moved, and obviously they had a couple of good seasons. But I mean, what do they have? 2, 3 playoff series wins since they moved to Winnipeg. I mean, at what?
And they were all in the same year.
Yeah, when they went to the conference final.
Yeah.
At what point is it like, thanks Chevy, you've brought this team as far as it go. We need some fresh ideas here. We need someone who's going to make a bold move, because I mean, wasn't there some concern about like season tickets dwindling and all that there too, right?
There was, but none of that was put on Cheveldayoff. A lot of that was aimed at the ownership, because the feeling in Winnipeg up to a couple years ago was they're taking us for granted here, and that was the feelings that they just didn't care. And so, of course, when the minute fans get the feeling that the team doesn't care, or that specifically the ownership, well, they vote with their feet. They don't bother coming out to your games. But in this case, as far as Cheveldayoff goes, he still has the full support of the club's ownership. And he has since they moved there. And, partly, and listen, the fact that he was able to convince Hellebuck, Scheifele, and Connor to accept long-term contracts when a lot of people thought they were going to go, especially Hellebuck and Scheifele 3 years ago. 3 years ago, everybody thought they were as good as gone. And surprise, right before the start of the regular season, he signs them to 8-year extensions. And everybody's just like, how?
Yeah.
And it's like, anyway, that's one of the reasons why. So, and Cheveldayoff, if he has to make the move, he'll make the move. I mean, he's made bold moves before. I mean, the latest one being, Pierre-Luc Dubois to LA. He got a pretty good return out of that, So both the forwards that he got are actually still with the team and still contributing very well. So, I think he's the guy to do it if it comes to that. But honestly, I don't think it's come to that. Like I said, it would have to be Hellebuck asking to be traded, and there's no way you could keep that quiet.
No. He's got a full no move this year, or this upcoming season, and then a 10-team approved list the next 4 years after that. And also, these are the same insiders who didn't know what the fuck was going on with Toronto's coaching staff, so I didn't trust them.
There you go.
As far as we can throw in these days. Any more bag of fun before we get to some games there, Lyle?
It was good. Well, just real quick, just real fun fact here.
I'll be the judge of that.
This is not going to be fun. I can tell already.
Oh no! This
fact.
No. Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid,
okay,
Brady Tkachuk,
right,
Zach Rowinski,
okay,
who are 4 people who are in my kitchen.
Yes, right now. Come on then, guys. Fun fact: next summer, they will be a year away from UFA eligibility.
Wow.
And if their 4 teams do not improve next season, those 4 players could all be in the trade market this time next year.
Where's the draft next year?
Just rent out a hotel.
They're not gonna fucking tell the draft until like 3 weeks before the draft.
It's in Vegas.
Yeah, they never tell us. Yeah. This year's in Buffalo. Next year, who knows?
It's in Buffalo again. That we just had
It is
like.
in
I
10
know
years
we
ago?
had it 10
10
years
years
ago.
ago,
There,
yeah.
for God's sake, that was the
The
last one
teams-
I went to.
And the
teams
last
not
time
bid for the draft anymore.
No, I don't think so. And
Oh,
it's 10 years since the Leafs had a first overall pick. So,
Exactly.
but you know what? Given the recent moves of the Toronto Maple Leafs, I don't think they're going to pick anybody good. I don't believe they're going to pick one of the top 2 guys.
They're going off the board.
They're
off
gonna
the
go
board.
off the board, baby.
An Annalik Starlin from fucking Brandon. Is
God.
gonna be
They're
great.
like, we want that Russian kid. They're like, which one? They're like, Ovi Jr. He's
The
sick.
The 2026 version of Chinikov.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Apple's even Bob McKenzie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody just loses their shit.
Yeah. but yeah, no, that's a hell of a murderer's row for guys who could be traded next draft.
I'm just saying.
You're not
If
saying
the Blue Jackets miss the playoffs again, if the Senators are still spinning their wheels next season, if the Leafs miss the playoffs again, or if they manage to get in but get beat in the first round again, and if the Oilers can't get past the first round, or if they miss the playoffs, get ready for fun because they'll all only have a year left. And I got a feeling that every one of them will tell their respective general managers what either one of 2 things is either going to be not the Italian way, Johnny, but it'll either be, I just want to let you guys know I'm not interested in a contract extension. I'm just going to play out my final year. You guys do what you want, or they're going to take a page from the old Dylan Larkin playbook and go, let's not beat around the bush. Here's the 3 teams or 4 teams or 5 teams that I'm willing to go to. Work your magic, because I'm not going to resign, and I don't see any sense in us dragging this out for another year.
There you go.
Well, it helps when you hate your GM like Dylan Larkin does with Steve Eichel.
That's true. Very true too.
Oh, see, I'm enjoying a bit of Schadenfreude here. You see, Steve Eiserman, this is what happens when you steal a fucking waitress.
All he
We
wanted,
told you it was
all
going to
Sean-
happen.
all Sean wanted-
15 years
Lately, just
I
wanted to
waited.
all Sean
I
wanted
just
was
wanted
some
my
tenders.
chicken
Hungry.
fingers.
Just wanted
That's
some
it.
tendies.
Just wanted the chicken fingers, man. That's it.
I stabbed my Steve Eiserman voodoo doll with so many pins it fell apart, but by God, it finally worked. Yes.
So
Teams
you
keep
heard
it together.
you heard it here. Lyle Richardson said, "Fuck Detroit." You heard it here first. He doesn't care about the Detroit Red Wings fans.
No. I said fuck Steve Eiserman.
Nah, he's part of Detroit
Detroit's a
though.
lovely
He's
city. Fuck
you're-
Steve Eiserman. That's
yeah,
what.
but he's fucking over the
That's
Detroit
what he
people.
gets for stealing our waitress. Look, Sean just wanted a chicken fingers for Christ's sake.
I was hungry. Starving and
Yes,
ginger.
the poor man had been working hard on the first day of the
It was
draft.
a
Yeah,
big
was he
ginger,
there?
not a starving.
That was
ginger.
yes, a big ginger, not a starving ginger. All right.
Okay.
Philadelphia Pretzel Company, or Pretzel Factory, is a chain of pretzel places. They have introduced a new pretzel. It is a Philly cheesesteak stuffed pretzel, where you have a little pretzel and it has Philly cheesesteak stuffed inside.
Is it like a
Interesting.
combo?
No, it is. Well, yeah, no, it is. It is like a combo.
Is it like a combos type thing?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like real.
It's
I
like
thought
a
what you meant by
pretzel.
combos.
It's like a
Oh, yeah,
pretzel.
those-
It's like a pretzel ravioli.
yeah. Those-
Pretzel ravioli.
Yeah,
Yeah, those things are disgusting.
yeah. So
They were. I tried those like
combos are only good on road trips and in movie theaters, and that's it.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Man makes a
Or
point.
or at a kid's soccer tournament where you can't get food anywhere.
That's
else.
true.
Yeah,
Because that has
well,
all the food groups.
Then it's
does.
beggars can't be
Like what
choosers,
can go
Johnny.
wrong? It just stayed me for an entire day.
That's true.
Hey, there
So,
you go.
Red Bull and combos.
I might have to
Wow.
go to the we have one down in Bel Air. I might have to go try some of these Philly cheesesteak pretzels.
Please
Have we
do and
gotten
give
to
us.
the point
give us-
where we've stuffed too much things?
You know,
Too
I don't think
many
I don't think we stuffed enough.
You don't think we've stuffed
agree.
enough things?
I think we need to stuff more until we get a Philly cheesesteak crust on a pizza. I don't.
Like, what happens when Little Caesars has their pretzel crust that has the Philly cheesesteak in it?
I'm gonna walk over there every day because I'm gonna need to burn the calories. 'Cause I'm gonna buy a goddamn hot and ready every single fuck day.
Like I've never had a stuffed crust pizza because I feel like it's a waste.
What?
What? You've never had a stuffed crust pizza,
Get the fuck out of my office.
dude?
How is it a waste? It's only more cheese.
That is true.
Yeah,
It is.
but
It is
how
also.
much cheese can you need?
But
I was going to
more.
ask. I was going to ask Johnny. Is it like a cultural thing or?
He's doing it out of spite. It's out of
Yeah.
protest.
I hate experimental pizzas.
No,
That's
he
what it
doesn't.
comes
No,
down to.
no, it's not experimental pizzas. You don't like experimental cheese sticks.
Yes.
You're like it's
Yeah, yeah.
matzah or nothing.
Right.
All right. By the way, I want to say that the 84-0 people work fucking fast because they got every fucking sport now.
I know. I
known to
noticed
man.
that
Oh,
too.
World Cup.
Holy crap!
World
That
Cup,
might be hard to do.
Ryder Cup.
I
28
know.
no Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's clearly not hard to make one of these games. So there are new ones were popping up like the next day.
Oh,
Stuff
great.
blowing up.
And I
Yeah, as
finally
soon
got, I
as they
got an
heard the
80,
show
and I got
we were playing it.
a perfect season on one. I was so happy. I
have gotten a perfect season as
saved the
well.
screenshot. Yeah, did you get it on the doing the hard version?
I did it during the gauntlet. Yeah, the gauntlet they have every day.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
I'm
I was
just
so happy.
playing. I'm playing daily mini golf now.
Are you?
Yeah, it's got a mini golf game now. It's
Awesome.
fantastic.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm like, well, now I got
All these mini
No,
games
this has been fantastic though.
All right, so
Just the perfect time of year to get addicted to an online game, Lyle?
right,
It
exactly.
is. It is.
There's nothing going on the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Listen, I need a break between the rounds, right? So,
yeah, the 35-minute,
yeah.
All right,
picks.
hit the gauntlet. We are doing 84-0 team, starting off with the Tampa Lightning of 2020.
I'm thinking either Kucherov or Vasilevsky. What do you guys
I'm
think?
gonna have to go Vasilevsky in that realm.
Yeah, Massey.
Vasilevsky
Okay,
is
give it.
our goalie.
I'm good with either guy. Yeah.
Next one, Chicago Blackhawks of the 80s. All skater
Ooh.
positions available.
Doug Wilson, right?
Steve Larmer too. I would go with Denny Savard, but I got a feeling there'd be better center options elsewhere. Doug Wilson's a good one though too.
Yeah. Just think of the position as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have centers a dime a dozen.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we thinking? Johnny, what do you got?
I don't care.
Okay, perfect.
It's nobody
Dynam-
from this team who knows.
Larmer, Wilson, Larmer.
Yeah, I would have redrawn an error if it was me, but that's just a.
That one. Go with Wilson, I guess. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Go with
Doug
the
Wilson.
dentist.
All right, Doug
Yeah.
Wilson. Red Wings from the Fitties. Lyle, this is your.
Oh,
fucking
Gordie
wheelhouse.
Howe. Gordie Howe every day.
All right.
Every day.
Islanders from the 80s.
Ooh,
We have.
Ooh, Pop
Oh,
Van
wait.
Trottier.
Yeah,
Boss
Boss
there?
is
No,
he's
Boss
not
is
there.
gone.
He's a right
That's
wing.
okay.
The boss. Yeah, let's go Potvin.
Yep.
Danny
Danny
Potvin will
on
fill
D.
out our
Yeah, I'm good with that.
defense.
Yeah, Pat LaFontaine. can
Sharks of the 10s.
Sharks of the
Thor-
2010s. Joe Thornton, I think,
Thorne,
still
yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
Joe Thornton. So
it's a good center.
our left winger will be from the Leafs from the 60s.
Oh, Frank Mahovlich.
All
Frank
right,
Mahovlich.
Wow.
So our team is Frank Mahovlich, Joe Thornton,
Ooh.
Gordie Howe, Doug Wilson, Dennis Potvin, and Andre Vasilevsky. Can we
Here we
get
go.
an 84-0? No, 83-1.
Oh, so close.
83-1 with a 6.9
So
nice goals
close.
per
I think
game.
the weak link was is Doug Wilson in there.
Yeah.
You know what would be actually
Look at
really,
Lyle throwing me under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what would be really funny at this point is like after a bunch of people start getting 84-0, tweak the game just a little bit. That the last step is that you have to pick what era they play in.
Ooh,
yep.
that's a good twist.
Because
true.
then you have like the dead puck era.
Yeah.
You've got like the high scoring 80s. Like you
Oh,
throw all these players into and add the like average scoring from that era also. Or
I'm
something.
glad-
Vasilevsky would have a 0.0 goals against average in 1952.
That's true.
Yeah,
It-
that
but
would be good.
yeah, that's
He
the,
wasn't
that's the
born.
thing. No, he plays in that era, but he wears his current pads
Ah, see ya.
And a mask.
and a mask. Yes.
Yeah, and a mask.
And he's 6'7".
The goal's still the same.
I had one of
size.
these. I had one of these with Terry Sawchuk as my goalie and was 83-1. But I refuse to believe it was because Terry Sawchuk.
Actually,
was the weak link.
I'm looking at it here. Our weak link was the center, 86 rating for Joe Thornton,
Really?
because Doug Wilson had more
Oh.
points than
Yeah, there you
than-
go. Yeah, that's right. I didn't
So
look
our
at
Come
that.
on,
center.
Joe
That's the rating.
Thornton.
Yeah.
God,
That's
all you
right,
had to
Lyle.
do is
Friggin'
one
Jumbo
more
Joe,
time
eh?
of
God
whipping your
damn it.
dick
I
out
told you,
after 4
Sean.
goals.
Damn it.
I'm just glad that we have a spiritual successor to What If Sports.
Yes,
So
agreed.
we got that. Puck
No,
do.
I enjoy this one. I really
It
do.
is fun. Kings
quick.
Do the go.
Canes 50 goals scored in a career.
Career.
Panthers, Jackets, Blues. Sean Leahy can kick us off on this one.
Okay, Kings.
Mm.
Kings Blues is an obvious one, but I don't know. Do we care about this one or no?
Yeah, yes. This
Yeah,
is,
we
we
don't.
got rid of the grid.
We got rid of
we
the.
don't care about.
Yeah.
Oh, Blues Kings. Did one of the Cavallini brothers play for the Kings? Gino or Paul? Did they play? God, I don't think so.
I think that you're just making up weird Italian names.
This is true. It's kinda...
Like that actually seemed racist.
No,
at
no,
one point.
I do remember.
Like, what was
Paul
it? What
Cavallini.
he had another brother, Tony. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I think so. Yeah.
I do remember Paul Cavallini. To be fair, yeah.
Every time they scored, the announcers would, "That's a Gabba goal from Paul Cavallini."
I guess Panthers
Mamma
50
mia.
goals. Pavel Bure.
All right.
No, that's 50 goals in a
50
season.
goals
50
season.
goals in a career.
Or in a
bud.
career. 50
Oh, in a
goals
career.
career.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, we
okay,
don't want to.
okay. All right, let's.
I mean, he
Victor
did have
Ko-
50 goals in a career, though.
Victor Kozlov.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Cha-ching. 0.4.
Ooh, look at that.
Lyle.
Nice haircut.
It is a nice.
All right.
grade
I'm
haircut.
gonna. By the way, Scotty, as much as I hated you for constantly dragging us through the Blue Jackets trivia,
Yeah.
it helps me out here.
Good.
50+ goals scored in a career. Gimme my namesake, Lyle Odelai.
There you go. Bang.
Hit me!
0.7.
Woo!
Wow, that's higher than I thought it'd be for Lyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I'd
Very
probably be down
crooked
around where yours
nose.
was.
We have that nose is boof. Johnny.
Pointing due east.
That nose stopped more pucks than anything else, man.
Johnny, what do you got for us?
Blue Jackets and Kings, Daryl Sador.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Good one. Bing.
Yes, yes, yes.
2%.
Nice.
Love that pick.
2%. No.
No. Yeah, Lyle, he's right to be mad at himself. He ruined that. Back to Sean Leahy.
Blues, 50 goals. Gaston Gingras.
Wow.
Interesting pick. Former Hab, too.
Indeed. Bing. 0.0. Pew, 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 pew.
Wow.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew.
Former
Thank
also
you,
in a
1988
Disney
Topps
movie.
hockey cards.
Former Chesapeake icebreaker Gaston Gringus, and
Wow.
he's ready to
Gaston
roll.
Gingras.
Lyle, good
All
luck
right,
topping.
I'm going back in the old timey machine. I'm going Blues. I'm going Kings. I'm going Frank St. Marseille.
All right.
Who?
You'll
Right.
find out.
This guy right here.
That guy.
0.6.
What a bucket. Look at that.
I know,
bucket.
right?
Sean Leahy, aggregate score 0.2. Lyle Richardson, aggregate score 0.65. Johnny P, let's see if you can get a 0.0.
I don't even want to play anymore.
We're rolling deep here, Johnny P.
This is
Rolling in
bullshit.
the deep.
It's bullshit on the planet. Fuck you.
Stupid. I don't even know if I could think of anybody actually.
You know one bottom middle.
Ooh.
You got a stick.
Oh yeah, Michael Ute.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice pull.
3.
Yeah, boy.
Love that.
Damn it!
Hey, come on now.
Oh, I've got all 5.
He's got all our points, Lyle. He is right to be mad at himself.
Never. This is stupid.
Open
I probably lost that game too.
open
Oh, my.
board for us.
Let's see.
Kings
hang on.
Kings and Panthers. I'm going Mark Fitzpatrick.
That's a good one.
Random goalie Wednesday.
Bing. Oh, now
Bing.
it's Johnny. Now I got
There you go.
Johnny.
Your
I
fault,
add
your
him.
fault.
I'm adding
okay.
Johnny.
How about Panthers and
I'll take
and
that one, too.
Hurricanes? What about Radek Dvorak?
What about him?
What about him? Does he go there?
1%. Now,
Okay,
I
Sean.
like how they gave that a 1.0.
yes.
Like, was it rounded up?
Yeah. Right.
0.99.
Like, you know how, like, in your head, like, you know, like, hundreds of names this could fit, but in the moment you need it, you just forget it.
Yeah, that happens to me every day.
I
when
know.
play this
I know
game.
one dead middle.
Well, there's only one left, so
Who you
obviously.
got?
Jeff Sanderson.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was with the
That's
the
right.
Whalers.
Yeah.
And he was with the Hurricanes afterwards too.
Yeah,
That's a
Jock.
good one.
Yeah.
5%. The
Oh,
highest
5%.
one.
Ah,
The highest one. How
How
about
Wow.
that?
So it's all your fault.
That's fine.
that's fine.
That's fine. Gomer.
Okay, I
Ellis.
was gonna call that cheaters corner, but no. Those are those are the
Max
that a-
Domi was on the
hold on,
Hurricanes.
Is that a healthy?
Yeah,
Barrett
he had a
Jackman?
cup of
Man,
coffee with him.
I
One
forget.
evening.
Yeah.
That is
Jeez.
no, that's Rick Jackman.
Oh, okay.
That's not a
Yeah,
healthy,
not
that's not a
Barrett.
healthy Barrett Jackman.
Yeah, not Mark's favorite player, Bear Jackman.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Domi was a trade deadline guy.
that's right. He
That's
was
good,
only he was only with
Yeah.
him briefly. Yeah.
All right, buddies.
Buddy!
Buddies. Here we go. Radek Dvorak, Ray
Wow.
Whitney, Mike York, Sean Horcroft, 500 career
Oh shit.
points.
Okay.
It's going to be a tough one. It's 0 to 10 for the tryout.
Okay, I know. I remember mostly with the Rangers. So Rangers early 2000s, I think.
Yeah.
So all right, Mark Messier.
Off to a rollicking good start.
All right. Theo Fleury. Okay, Eric Lindros,
Leach.
Brian Leach.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this Dan Blackburn?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that'd be so
We got
good.
5 goes. Why
There we
not?
got one.
Yes.
There you go. Mike Richter.
Yeah.
Barry Richter.
Barry Richter.
Oh God.
Jeff Bukaboom.
Yep.
Oh, the Book.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, hey, Doug Waite.
oh, that's a good one.
All right, 3.
Wow, there we go.
That's bullshit.
Um.
I'm so bad at this game.
Oh yeah, he was with the Oilers too, wasn't
That's
he?
where the Sean Horcroft comes in.
Right. Okay. Fernando Pisani.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Okay, Chris Pronger. Mike Pekka.
And it's just all the
I don't
Sergei
even know how this-
Samsonov.
What is going on?
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah,
Hemsky.
Markkinen, yeah.
Yeah.
Sergei Samsonov.
All right, Hemsky.
It's like
and
rain. It's like watching Rain Man in action here.
Ryan Smith.
Yes.
Yep.
Ethan
glue,
Morrow.
glue, 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 glue,
Hey,
guy.
redeemed myself.
Nice.
Nice work, Johnny.
Ethan Morrow.
All right.
Rafi Torres.
Oh, that's a good pool. Would this be Dwayne Rollison?
Yes.
Only one.
Jason
Ty
Smith.
Conklin.
Smith.
Jason
Jason
would be
Smith
a good
and
one,
Conks.
too.
Conks would work here too. Good.
Okay. Oh shit. I'm trying to
3:35
remember the
left.
Oilers. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. See.
So, Sean, you have to find a player who was a teammate with Radek Dvorak, but also a teammate with one of the 4 other guys, or 4
Only
others.
one of the 4 guys.
No, it can be any one of the
Maybe all
4
of us.
guys. It can be 4 of the 4 guys. That's a glue guy. You get all 3 of, but it has
Brian
to be
Skrudlin
Scrudlin. Let's try it.
Let's
with the
try it.
Panthers.
No, too late.
No.
See, the one time I try,
Trying
it's
to
just
try
too
it.
low.
Oh, maybe
Pavel
You
Bure?
learn nothing. It's
how
not
about Thomas Fleischman?
All right,
I'm
let's-
thinking maybe the early
Pavel Bure works. Sean
Oh, okay,
Leahy.
okay. No. Never mind my
Yeah, Fleischman
'cause
would be way too late, I think.
Yeah, but he was with the
Olli Jokinen.
Yeah, try him. Yeah.
Now we're thinking. There it is. 90s.
There
it's
it is.
It's
Okay,
90s
so it's
Panthers.
in that era
Stu,
around
It's Stu
2010,
Barton. No,
2011.
Barnes was still was in Dallas at that point.
Nathan Horton?
Let's see, could be a little late. Yeah, a little late.
Okay. little
So
late.
Luongo though. Bobby Lou. No, fuck me.
Oh,
What are we
we're
doing?
running out of we're running
We
out
got
of
one
here.
left.
Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck
Okay.
you.
Darcy Hordachuk.
All right.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
Hey, you got one.
Yay!
Good one.
It's still alive.
I like how there's a Hordichuk that played with the Horcroft.
Right? Call it the whore line.
Called Club Super Sex.
R.I.P. Who else was on that 2006 fucking Cup team?
Oilers, yeah.
You say Markin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Conklin. We did all the goalies.
I'm also still trying to remember like the early 2000s Rangers too.
145 left.
Shit.
Is that before they got all the number 1 picks? Like
Yeah.
Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Just
Yager?
just before.
Yager's they was on the Caps then still, right? Probably
Yeah,
early
yeah,
2000s.
yeah.
He would have been like, yeah. God, this one's tough. Once you get out of that,
Yeah.
that Rangers there, especially the Panthers one, because it's
Peter Pruka?
kind of weird.
Wow, Peter Pruka reference.
P-R-U-C-K.
Yeah,
There he is.
Oh.
Okay, let's find out how we did. We only got middle.
We got
six
middle
this time.
6.
Let's see who we missed.
Let's see. Smith, Hemsky, Jamie Benn.
Jamie Benn?
Ed
Sure.
Jovanovski.
Jovo.
Jovo Cop.
Jovo Cop.
Doug Waite.
We missed the Jovo Cop.
Peter Nedved.
Samsonov.
I
Oh,
said
Todd
Samsonov. We got
Yeah,
him.
we got Todd Marchant.
Victor Kozlov, the dude you mentioned there, Sean.
Yeah. Earlier in the show.
Todd Marchant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric Stahl.
Oh,
Getzlaff. Perry.
Melon B.
Melon
Melon B. Yeah.
Fine. We got Fernando Pisani.
We
That's
got
all that
Pisani.
Yes.
George
Larocque.
Larocque.
Oh, George Larocque. Well, I'm
Tommy
glad we got Ty
Salo.
Conklin. Yeah.
God, he was in Edmonton that long that he played with Tommy Salo. Holy shit.
Wow. That's a weird one, eh? He's a weird one. Say, Steve!
Hey, Steve!
Steve Stales. Eric Brewer, yes.
Brew Crew.
Ray Shepard.
Beezer. Jordan Stahl. Solani.
Okay. Amos Solani.
Rob Niedermeyer.
Rob Niedermeyer.
Dustin Bufflin.
Blake Wheeler. Wow. He had a long career, did the old Radek Dvorak.
Had a hell of a career.
Very, very, yeah. He's an interesting one.
Wow, what the hell? Pyramid. To end this out on a high note. Dan High Note.
Dan Hinote. That's Dylan Larkin.
Yep, sure is, buddy.
I can't think of anybody else. He just said,
Yeah.
oh, Dylan
Marcus
Larkin.
Johansson. Oh, no. Actually, he had 30-plus goals in a season, right?
Nah, Marcus Johansson, I'm not going to bet my money on that.
All right.
All right.
Boom!
30
750, goals, Mike Bossy.
There you go. There we go. All that NCAA.
Kenny, TJ Oshie? Did he play 750 games?
He must have.
Try it.
Come on.
There it is.
Hey,
I could have worked in Born in USA too.
Bruce Springsteen. Brett Hull.
Well, Korea's not American, right?
Oh, Brett Hull was born in Canada, but he has U.S. citizenship, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't born in the USA.
And
Paul
Korea
was
is-
born in Canada.
Yeah.
Paul Korea was born in Vancouver.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was going to use him in the first one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. Doug Waite.
Doug Waite?
Doug Waite.
Did Johnny Gaudreau play 750?
I don't.
George
know.
McPhee.
He was drafted he left college in 2014. So that's he played about 8 seasons.
It's close.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that's really close.
Yeah, it's close.
I'll cheat and I'll look it up.
You look up that. We will not select him though.
Yeah. 763.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, there's still be
over.
others though.
I mean, you can use him, though.
Jack Eichel, is he up to 750?
He has to be.
10 years,
He's
but
been
he-
10 years in the league.
But
He
he
didn't
also
play for
had
a
that.
year and a
He
half,
did have that one year.
Next
where
year,
he-
Yeah. He's probably a 751 with my
Yeah,
luck.
right. 749.
Oh, 749.
Yeah, you want to be over 750.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what- that's what
750
that plus is for.
means.
Oh, damn.
So your 763 would work, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
Except
I
you
cheated on that. Yeah, so we can't use it. Respect the rule.
Yeah, I got to respect the rules.
Respect.
Respect. Okay.
Did Adam Oates ever hit 30? Is Adam Oates American? Is also
Well,
the
we
second
can
question.
pull a card.
Let's
We can
pull a
do-
card.
we
I don't
can
think
do
he's
a card.
American.
We know who the top
Let's
guy
pull a
is.
card,
So
yeah.
let's do a
Pull
player card.
Let's play a card. Islander. Oh, Brock Nelson.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brock Nelson.
All right, and this is Patty Kane.
Yeah, I gotta be.
No, he never played NCAA. Never mind. I'm a fucking
Oh
liar.
shit.
I'm a liar.
London
do it.
Knights.
Yeah. London Knights,
Chelios probably scored 30 goals plus, right?
No, Chris Chelios never
No.
scored 30 goals in a season. No.
He played like 50 years. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but he never scored 30 goals in a season. Is what I'm telling you.
I'm checking that
yeah,
one
Sean,
too.
Sean looked that
ahead.
one up.
29.
You watch, you'll come out triumphantly.
Alex DeBrincat.
Chris Chelios, 32 goals, 1995-96.
I don't think the Brinket ever. I don't think the Brinket ever played in the
Told ya.
NCAA. I think the Brinket.
The Brinket played the development program.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And he
yeah.
went right in.
We can we can do we can do a player card or a 50-50. Or we did the player card. We can do a 50-50 or fill in the blank on that one.
Red Wings college player.
Jeremy Roenick.
He never played for the Red Wings. Silly goose. And let's use a life. Let's use
Oates, right?
I think he's Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he just went to college in the U.S.
Yeah. All right, let's fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank. James Van Riemsdyk.
God damn it.
God damn James Van Riemsdyk.
Fucking Providence.
God damn it.
And then Larkin. Then Dylan Larkin. Right there. 108, not bad.
108.
Eric Cole.
Eric Cole.
Sure.
Well, hey, actually,
I forgot he ever played for the Red Wings. So
18.2%. That's all right. I'll take that. Eric Cole, yeah.
Dylan Larkin up top. I was the next. Up top. It was just straight Dylan Larkin.
Okay.
I was looking at the Van Riemsdyk one.
Oh, I thought. Yeah. Okay. I was getting. Wait a minute.
Well,
Eric
that's
Cole.
good. At least we.
Yeah, 0.
I wouldn't have known that. So
I forgot Eric Cole played for the fucking Red Wings.
Another cup of coffee. Go that guy. Then
Phil Kessel. We forgot Philly. Motown Philly back again.
Oh wow.
Chuck Kreider, Chris Drury,
Pacioretty,
Brian Giunta,
Kessler, Giunta. Oh my
Andersley.
God. Andersley. I keep thinking that he's Swedish.
Yeah, right.
No, he's not.
Nah, it's fucking just like Warroad, some Minnesota town.
Kyle Palmieri, Cam Atkinson. Speaking of Golden Knights, or Golden Knights, Blue Jackets.
Yeah, I'm Golden Knights, sure.
And Golden Knights.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Woohoo!
All right. Well, that was fun.
108. That ain't bad.
Appreciate you, Lyle, as always.
Hey, always a pleasure, guys. Great seeing you again, Sean. Hope life's treating you good, my friend.
You too, my friend. Enjoy the whiskey.
Oh, big time. Big time. I just have to decide which special one I'm picking out once the draft is over, first round's over. Couple of shots for old time's sake.
There you go. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week in preparation for draft and free agency.
Oh, yeah. Take care, guys.
Take care. There he goes. Lyle Richardson, SpectorsHockey.net, @SpectorsHockey. On all the social medias, Johnny P, what do you got for us on the shout-out side?
I have a shout out for being in a hockey rink again this week. I don't know if that's a shout out or a diss. It's like a middle of the road.
It's
advantage push. There are no winners.
Yes, exactly.
So hockey coming up. A huge shout out to the World Cup. It's been fantastic so far. We're not even through to the second games of the World Cup yet.
One more actually tomorrow. Tomorrow's the
great.
match day too.
They made it to. I think they made it to letter K for tomorrow or something like that. Group K.
That was today. That was the what was it? The Portugal game?
Portugal, Congo, England, Croatia. Actually, that's the other group, but yeah.
I have a huge shout out for nationalities or nations playing teams that they used to own.
That's good.
In the World Cup, I like that a lot. And like whenever France plays Senegal, I like that a lot.
It's just basically like their C team.
C is in Senegal.
And I'm going to give a huge shout out to the players of Norway teaching everybody how to say their names, and then there being a guy that shows up that says Oscar Bob.
Love that.
That haircut's all the rage in Oslo. The Oscar Bob.
The Oscar Bob.
Yeah. Just wait till they find out they don't have to live in a trash can.
Hey, there it was. There you go.
All right, I'm out.
All right, Sean Leahy.
I'll give a shout out to Sean Leahy as well.
Yeah, Sean Leahy jumping in.
I
last
mean,
minute
Mark's
here.
not even here. He's sick.
Yeah.
He pulled Yager.
Shout out to Congo for tying Portugal. That's always fun. The day after Messi gets a hat trick in the first game, which is fantastic. Shout out to the USMNT. Big game Friday. That was a great opener last week against Paraguay.
It was.
Couldn't be more fired up to win the group on Friday. Shout out to golf and being on golf courses and Shinnecock and
Are
spending
you going to
outside.
play golf now that I'm going to send you a picture on Friday of me playing golf?
I'm going to try Monday.
Mm.
That's I'm aiming for Monday. So we'll see. It's been a busy couple weeks here at the Casa de Leahy. I want to send a diss out to Lithium on Sirius XM.
Oh boy, why?
So Lithium
metal.
Lithium is an alternative rock station, correct? If you guys remember.
Channel 34.
So driving home today, in the span of like an hour and a half, I heard Jules, Who Will Save Your Soul, and Sarah McLachlan's Building a Mystery.
Yeah.
I don't really, especially when with part of that range, I also heard Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to alternative music, the definition of that, or it might have disappeared. But they and also Lithium, I've heard in the past play the Cardigan song, the one song that everybody knows.
They also played Lisa Loeb this week as well. I was listening to it. They had Lisa Loeb.
I mean, there's so much alternative 90s music that you can be playing. You're going there. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. That's why there's a new alternative like alt rock station that I found. So I'm sticking to that for now.
Alt 2K?
Yeah, that's the one. So
love alt 2K.
I can't wait until they ruin that one too.
It's better than that music being on the oldies station.
That's true.
Oh, I heard Stone Temple Pilots on the classic rock station like a month ago, and I just
went to a shell.
Yeah, I just shriveled up. I like that Matt Damon meme where he just instantly turns old. Shout out to the Knicks for winning a championship after 53 years. That was a great way to do it, especially falling behind 20 points every single game and coming back. So it was pretty up. Big praise tomorrow, so there should be some more hijinks in New York City.
Oh yeah.
And then shout out to the Canes. Good to see them finally breaking through and win the title. And obviously, Cup night was always my favorite night of the year. When I was back covering hockey on a regular basis and being on the ice with the players was and their families was a lot of fun. Even while at the same time feeling like you're an uninvited guest at a party that you're not supposed to be at.
Right.
Because it's such a it feels like a private moment, but everyone was very welcoming during my few trips onto the ice, including Brandon Saad giving me like a bear hug. 2 seconds there, they asked him, can I ask you a couple of questions? And he was just probably drunk out of his mind in his rookie year in 2013. Just, yeah, sure. What do you got, buddy? What do you got? And he was like 8. And the other thing, he was like 20 years old. Now he's like an old man.
Right.
I looked him up the other day. It's like time flies, but yeah. And shout out to Lyle. Always a good time. Always a good to see him. And
he doesn't listen past this part. So
well, it'll filter out to him.
Oh.
Because he does good work and keep me informed as far as the latest news and rumors around the NHL, since I no longer have to write about it every single day. But yeah, that's good. That's it for me.
Nice. Shout out to Sean Leahy coming in on late notice.
No,
Always, appreciate you, buddy.
No, this wasn't late notice. Didn't I book myself like last week or 2 weeks ago?
Mark booked you because the thing with Mark is Mark thinks that when he's gone, we have to hit the Leahy panic button. But he doesn't realize he's the fifth Beatle, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to figure that out. The good thing is he doesn't listen to this. So, a diss to Lithium, you're absolutely correct. But also, alternative rock music in the '90s did kind of get weird at the late '90s. So maybe that's probably what they're transitioning to. Shout out to Alt 2K, but a diss to the Green Day radio. On channel 314, they changed from the punk station to just Green Day's like branded station. Too much Green Day, way too much fucking Green Day.
I mean, it's in the title.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. But then I have to change channels and hear them elsewhere. Like if you as an artist have a branded station, you should only have your music play on that station. and nowhere
Should be
else.
kicked off other stations.
Exactly. Pearl Jam Radio, fuck you, get off of Lithium. Jimmy Buffett Radio, fuck you, get off of wherever Jimmy Buffett else has played aside from the Margaritaville channel. So I mean, there's that.
That's got to be like yacht music, right?
There is a Yacht Rock channel on the XM, Sirius XM, but there's also a Margaritaville channel, which is, I guess, I don't know, Yacht Rock adjacent. I don't know, coconut drink. But Sean, you're on the beach. What do you call it?
Yacht Rock, right?
You're Jimmy Buffett's Yacht Rock to you?
I
mean, the last time I was on a yacht.
Kind of yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been a while. It's only been like a week for me, but it feels like a similar vein of like Michael McDonald type music, or maybe Peter Cetera. No, I don't think he fits, but I feel like yeah.
Okay. Well, fair enough then. But still, if you have your
maybe not Yacht Rock, maybe he's more like Dinghy Rock. How about that?
Okay, that's fair. He's what is it? The
He's
fucking
like pontoon boat rock.
Yes, pontoon boat rock.
Yeah.
Like
lazy
rock.
river rock. How
There it
about
is. That's why I like that a lot.
My kind of spot.
Hell yeah. And then I guess a shout out to main camp starting and ending this week, getting ready for the 2026-27 season, a month after the team wins the damn title. So off again, on again, and away we go. Junior hockey, feel the vibrations. Shout out CNC Music Factory too. But that's it. That's all for Johnny P and Sean Leahy. I'm Scotty Watts. Take care of yourself and someone else. It's been Face Off Hockey Show, part of the Face Off Hockey Show media faction, and a new website that'll be coming soon. Yeah, I know it's nothing big. It's just aggregating. And aggravating. You know what I mean, webmaster? Hey. At FOHS Radio is where you can get all this stuff on social. But until we talk to you guys next week, peace.